Hey, look at this print. It's really great. I love these flowers. I love this color, especially colors combination. I really love it. I love the quality of the fabric. It's 100% viscose, so soft and very good for summer. Yeah, and it was actually a good deal because I bought it just for €3 on the flea market, but I don't like the shape.
That is why I plan to transform it into a modern and lightweight sundress. First, we'll unpick the placket as we won't need it here. Later, we'll turn it into the straps. I believe that this type of dress, whether a short dress or a kimono dress, exists in every wardrobe, so gather your materials. I think it's a great idea, especially for hot summer days. Instead of buying something new, you can spend a couple of hours and sew a fabulous sundress from something you haven't worn in a long time. The next step is to unpick the sleeves and rip the shoulder seams. And I'll be joining the front seam at the center. I'm trying the front details of the future sundress directly on my body. I pin the sundress front to the straps of my bra to determine the level where the straps will start. Now we will define the width and shape of the front of the sundress. The kimono I'm using as a base is quite wide, so I pin it to the desired width at the level where the side seam will eventually be. I'm making the front loose enough for movement. I also mark the depth of the neckline on myself with a pin and cut out the shape on the floor. Also, I'm trimming the excess fabric along the sides to outline the future side seam. Then I fold the front piece in half and symmetrically transfer the same cut to the other side. And now my front piece is ready. In just about 15 minutes, we have a complete pattern piece without any complicated calculations and drafting. Now I need to make the back piece in the same way. I want an open back, so I lower the back of the kimono I'm using as a base quite low, essentially laying the kimono neckline around my waist from the back. I've pinned the location for the future side seam of the back. The shoulder seams of the back kimono stick out, which I will cut off and shape into the side seams of the sundress. I also want to add an interesting element to the back, which I'll show you during the video, but for that I need a V-shaped line at the center back. I'm shaping the side seams of the back. I cut down from the pinned location to the widest part at the bottom. Additionally, I refine the front at the armhole area. I need the sundress front to smoothly transition into the thin straps, which I plan to be 2 cm wide. Therefore, I need to taper the upper part of the sundress, trimming these 2 points. I best the side seams to see how it looks, as I already have the pattern pieces ready. It took me about half an hour, including cutting and adjustment. Now my back hangs quite low and I need to lift it a bit because I have too much volume in the hip area. It should sit more snugly, so I'll take in what's needed at the side seams. I'll only adjust from the back piece and smoothly taper it to the side seam. Now I'll work on the back. I need to prepare a diamond-shaped piece for the center of the back. I will replicate the cut shape from the center back because that's where this piece will be inserted later.
Velvet amber dry, your voice on the line. I opened on the heartbeat, right on time. Smoke on the dashboard, blue in your hair. The city leaned closer when you said stay there. Warm analog bass in the bend of the street.
From the placket of the kimono that I unpicked at the beginning of the video, I'll make 2 straps. The strap in its raw form should be 6 cm wide. I fold it in half and press, then fold it in 1 cm on both sides and press again. Now I can sew 0.2 cm from the side and the straps are ready. I place them in the center at the top corner of the diamond and finish it with a second diamond piece. This piece will hold my straps.
It was like moonlight spilling under my feet.
The upper edge of the back, which transitions to the side edge of the front, needs to be finished with a facing that I'll also cut from the edges of the main back piece. The facing width in its raw form is 5 cm, so it will be 3 cm when finished. Now I have a piece that holds the straps, resembling an insect's head. I insert this diamond into the back and finish it on the inside with the facing. I already reinforced the facing with fusible interfacing. Now I'll work on the armholes of the sundress. I want to make them more concave. I mark the shape with pins and make a rough cut.
Velvet amber drive, keep rolling slow, where the tremolo shadows and headlights glow. Tape his halo, your breath in the dark.
The width of the upper part of the strap should be approximately 4 cm. It means 2 cm when finished, with 1 cm for seam allowances and 2 cm for strap width. I cut the facing using the main sundress pieces. As I mentioned earlier, the facings must be reinforced with fusible interfacing. The grain line of the interfacing should run along the piece.
Velvet and the dry. Don't fade away. Leave your low lit fire in the edge of my day.
I connect the front and the back facing that I have already prepared. I finish the armholes before attaching the facing. After pressing the free seam allowance of the facing inward, I sew it on 1.2 cm to the main piece. Now the side edge is finished. By the way, before finishing the armholes, I prepared the side seams.
Overpass lane. Dub delay flickered through the glass like rain. You wore that silence like a satin brew.
Now I only need to finish the neckline. I follow the same principles. Simply cut the facing according to the already prepared front piece.
And every little warning felt easy to lose. Kick drum under us, patient.
And the final touch is to finish the hemline. If you notice, the back is quite long, so I trim the excess to even out the front and back. I insert the trimmed back piece into the front slit as a ruffle. I finished the back with a hem stitch using a closed seam. I attached the ruffle to the front and finished the edge.
Velvet and the drive, keep rolling slow, where the tremolo shadows and headlights glow. Tape his halo.
And here is my sundress. It took me about 5 hours in total. The beautiful fabric didn't go to waste. This sundress is fantastic in the heat. Light, comfortable against the skin and looks great though. I hope you liked my idea and this video will be useful for you.
Velvet and the dry.